You're asking me to stay focused when there's a pretty cheche in front of me? Narrator, I think you're asking too much out of me. Hi everyone, hello, welcome to the video! Today we are gonna play Slay the Princess. I've actually been eyeing this game for a while already. It passed my timeline multiple times when it first came out, and someone in the chat when I was still streaming also recommended it to me, and Loon also gave me the game, so I was like, you know what, let's try the game. This game is a horror game. So, viewer discretion is advised. There are actually a long list of content warning for this game on the website. I've checked it. I'm gonna link the... Ayo! What the hell? Wasn't expecting that, okay. Well, yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna link the website of like the list on the video description, so please check that on first before you watch this video, just in case. I hope we can have fun with this game, or as fun as I can be in a horror game. Anyway, let's go. Let's try it. New game. Hero and the Princess. In the beginning, there's like the beginning of the game. There's like, this is a love story, and I'm like, press X to dub. This is really cool though. Like you can move around your like view.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oof. There's a lot of burden on my back. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Oh, that's a good point. Killing a princess is kind of bad though, doesn't it? This is a lot of choice. Wait, can someone else do it? Can someone else do this? If someone else can do it, why should I? Actually, yeah, why is she locked up in the first place?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
What a reliable narrator, not explaining a single thing to us.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Why though?
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
And why can't it be someone else? Can someone else do this?
You're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Okay, but why though? Do I have like a special weapon or a special power to like slay her or something? Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Raise your hand if you want the world to end. I raise my hand.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Am I or am I not?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Okay, but what is the price though? You're not telling me?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
I don't like the way you're trying to hide what it is. If it's really something good, why aren't you revealing it? Actually, if it's something good, I'm pretty sure a lot of other people would like to be in my position.
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Okay, but then if I did something and then it actually did even worse, all of you are gonna blame me. So sue me for wanting to know what I'm getting myself into.
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
If you wanna go existential crisis, I am not the god of my own body. I wake up, suddenly I'm here. I Do you really think I have consent in this? Yeah, I'm gonna pick this. Cause like, you're not being convincing right now, Mr. Narrator.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
I will. We're all going to hell.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Why is the voice of the hero and the narrator the same though? This is their voice, right? I'm not high from the caffeine of the tea, right?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, they're the same voice. There's no other choice. I am so sorry.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Now why would there be a blade in there?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
What a convenient position! Why is it in such a convenient position? On the table, in a house where I need to slay the princess. That's a really convenient position to be in. For a blade to be in. Wonder what we should do if we didn't bring anything.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Shh, I should have saved! No! I should have saved before! Oh no! Can I go back? No, I can't. Oh. No! I should have saved before I pick blade, taking the blade or not. Oh no! I had to restart later, huh?
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I mean, I never said I am the smartest and sharpest blade in the chat, but... Huh? I think I'm here to slay you, okay? Well... I want to try this first.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I see. You're trying to get her to lower her guard. It's a gamble, but it might work.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Do not be fooled, hero. I've seen this before.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
You're asking me to stay focused when there's a pretty cheche in front of me? Narrator, I think you're asking too much out of me.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever. I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Nope.
You were lying when you said you were here to rescue her, but regardless of your intentions, breaking her out of those chains would be a big mistake. Don't even try it.
Why? I mean, if we already lie, we're gonna save her. We need to make her buy it.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
No.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains? Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Girl, you are... Is it because you've been locked in here for too long, or because there's something that you want so badly out of the chain? That's why you don't mind if you got muted by it?
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
There's that, but there's also is it because she wants something else?
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Ah!
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Bro! Rude!
Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Are you the one who locked the door, Mr. Narrator?
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
But I'm
Easier for
sorry.
whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Oh god,
As
okay.
she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal.
I wasn't expecting it to go that...
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Holy mother of cheesecake.
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Let's slay first, because usually that's the end. That's the...
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally,
Wait, my hand?
the wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
You bastard! Were you lying to me this whole time?
The princess pushes away from you, the motion ripping the blade from her back.
Wait, my hand! It has the blade, the mouse cursor! The mouse, oh my god!
Wounded, but still alive, she crouches on all fours in the corner of the room and meets your eyes with the ferocity of a cornered predator.
You've made a terrible enemy, and there's nothing in the world that can possibly save you from me.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's wounded and unarmed. There's nothing she can do to hurt you.
Nah. See, that's the thing. Wounded, unarmed, and cornered, that's the worst position you could put on someone, because they won't hesitate doing the drastic things. They're losing nothing.
I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you ready your blade to deliver a lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with the same animal ferocity she used to tear at her arm. Your blade cuts into her again and again as you're tackled to the ground, your body racked with pain as she rips into you with tooth and claw. Forget about trying to rescue her. This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
I am so sorry,
Though
princess.
your nerves are seizing with pain, you know you've done your fair share of damage as well, your blade having left deep gashes in the princess's back. You seize a moment of hesitation to throw her off of you and shakily push yourself back to your knees. We can still turn this around.
What if you give up?
Are you serious? As what's left of your blood pools around you on the cobblestone floor, the blade falls from your trembling hands and clatters uselessly against the ground. I suppose you simply lacked the will to finish the job. The princess, wounded but still alive, nervously jumps at the blade and kicks it far away from you before retreating into a dark corner of the room.
Oh wait, yeah, we were fighting. She's not the only one bleeding, I'm also bleeding.
We can only hope the wounds you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, they'll kill her before she can reach the outside world.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
This is the end, isn't it? Before you can answer, everything goes dark, and you die.
Oh, we continue to chapter 2 right away. I want to see what finish the job will do.
You steel your resolve and take another step closer to the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive.
Hey.
You can still make sure that she won't make it out of here.
Wait, I did not consent to die with her. I did not consent to die with her. Get me out of here.
Excuse me? What's this about not making it out of here alive?
Yeah, what the hero said.
Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised. Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? If the princess doesn't do you in here, blood loss is certain to finish the job. You take another step forward, and the princess lunges towards you. The two of you enter one last exchange, a flurry of blade and claw and fleshy ribbons. And then you stop, neither you nor princess able to go any further. You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside you. Blood pools around you both, and you watch each other fade away.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found a friend, but you were just another monster, weren't you?
Oh, this one's the same.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2. Oh, we did. The witch? Wait. Do I remember
You're
it
on a
wrong?
path in the woods.
Did I remember it wrong? Or the chapter 2 was supposed to be different name before? Is this a time loop?
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Or he's just pretending.
Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust him. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show. We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Why are you so easily dismissing that though?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
I died because I tried killing her like you told me to do.
We were just weighing our options in a morally ambiguous situation. You can't blame us for weighing our options. We did our best with the information we were given, and we did kill her. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Wait, I think I skipped a line. God damn it.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Oh wait, does the princess remember?
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left? That's a very good point. This princess character seems like a lot of trouble, and if you think about it, actually slaying her probably breaks us out of this cycle, right? We don't want to be stuck here forever, do we?
The sounds of the opportunities is a really opportunities.
You're laying it on a little thick, aren't you? Laying it on a little thick? What are you talking about? I'm sharing my honest opinions. What matters is that almost everyone seems to be on the same page. So whenever you're ready, you can stop dawdling, get to the cabin, and save the world. She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
I'm just now wondering if this is like the moment of like it's better if they do not know a lot of information, because then they won't be freaked out. Like lying itself is a form of kindness or something like that. I don't know.
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world. People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things. Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
Wait, but you said on the first cycle that we can only hope they kill her. Who are they?
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Hero, no, do not get tempted.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Hero, stand your ground.
Good point. That really explains almost everything.
That did not explain anything at all.
Not so sure about that. You know, you're right, but it explains almost everything.
That explained nothing at all.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. I don't think either of you really need to press the man on this. He wants us to slay the princess, so why would he have anything to hide? He seems like a nice guy to me.
He have a lot of reason to hide things. Opportunist and stupid are two different things, okay?
I appreciate the vote of confidence, but you should really stop wasting time chatting amongst yourselves in the woods. So if we could move this along, great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin. Well, you're the boss. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
What if I pick this?
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever. Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Oh, I should have saved that. No!
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
What?
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all. You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yep.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me.
Don't care.
I've already outlined the stakes of the situation.
Don't care.
If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
L plus ratio.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But Everything is getting fuzzy. What's going on? Where are we?
What?
I like it. Seems like it's got great acoustics.
You shut your mouth for a bit. Is it the princess? The world around you is unwound. It's physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Ah! Feelers probe across the fabric at reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of it. I need something shaped like me. It's not. Ah! Denial! I just got
On
an
a
achievement!
path in the woods.
You can skip representing the ability tap on your keyboard or... Oh, okay, tab. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna press all the choice I've picked and then just skip it.
Talk to her. See how that? You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
You're now in the cabin again.
Find the We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I don't know. I don't know about that, hero.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I want to see what would happen if we save her, but let's just see how it goes. I'm not gonna take the blade again, but I'm gonna try to talk to her. And then if that still doesn't work, we're taking the blade. Let's not talk anything. Let's not talk anything.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She's beautiful. I am begging you to stay focused.
Again?
There's a lot riding on you here.
You're asking too much when someone pretty is in front of me. Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good question actually. How about this?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
That has to do with a lot of things actually.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Oh.
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Is Princess her name or her title? What if it's both? Could you imagine being named Princess Princess?
Princess. Oh.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Oh, she's avoiding it.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Huh?
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
She herself admitted! What?
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with. The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
Hero, don't speak for her. I want to hear what she said.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
She's also cagey.
It's not like you'd believe me. Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
I think?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here for so long.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're getting at.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that, and I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
She's not wrong, yeah.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
See, that's the thing. I don't know the answer to both of them, and I cannot say, oh yeah, no, she cannot end the world. I saw you rip your own arm. You were fighting me in the other cycle.
We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Look, I'm all in for eating the rich, but also why are you so hell-bent on like the monarch part? I want to see this.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think so, honestly. I'm pretty sure she's gonna rip me off, but...
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
Sorry,
One way or
Hero.
another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Ooh.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I'm gonna see what Retrieve the Blade will do.
Thank you. You turn back to the stairs.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
Ooh.
Fine, turn your back on me, but it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Scary.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
I've done once. Twice, actually. Twice. By her, Mr. Hero.
She has to be bluffing, but hurry. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation.
I don't think she's bluffing.
Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly creep down the basement stairs. It's quiet.
She's out of her chain, isn't she?
Where the princess said only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall, and she is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me, or did this room get a lot bigger? Oh, you coward!
Yes, I am.
No, I don't think we can. Why don't you come closer? I have something to show you.
I do not want to.
This is a dangerous play. Who's to say she'll actually succumb to her wounds? She doesn't have a weapon, and she's missing an arm. You can finish this right here, right now. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
Honestly, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure she can like rip that open. I don't know.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
You said we can't anymore!
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
I am fucking doomed.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
Technically, I don't even know you.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
It actually sounds like she's getting stronger, actually.
No, it doesn't.
Do you think losing an arm is actually enough to do me in? I can always find another.
Find another?
Not as frail as you think.
Is that what the one like the ending from the previous cycle was?
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
I wonder if the narrator doesn't say a lot of things, because not only are they like they can't really say anything about it, but also to like, I don't know, not alarm us.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
No!
She steps closer.
No,
one
that's
silent
scary.
footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Oh, look at that hand.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2? The Nightmare. Okay, yeah, it's a different chapter name.
You're on a path in the woods. Terrible sense of deja vu. If he doesn't remember what happened, then... Shh. What if he hears us?
It's the voice of the paranoid now.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shh. She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin and you'll be fine.
No, I don't think I can ever forget that.
You can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative. Why are you trying to manipulate us?
You know what, I'm vibing with the voice of the paranoid right now. I think that's just show how paranoid I am actually is.
Stop talking yourself in neurotic circles and just get to the cabin already.
I don't know why, but the narrator on this one, this specific dialogue, sound a lot like E. Like, girl, stop talking yourself into more deeper sense of anxiety. Just do it.
The interior of the cabin is plain. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us?
Wait! There are eyes! Oh my god, I just realized it! I just saw it before!
I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done.
I am already struggling to get I can't even talk right. I'm already struggling to get the job done.
So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it. You're right. I was so stuck on the eyes watching us that I didn't even notice it there. What are you two talking about? There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the floor, and the open doorway leading to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
What?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. We have to look at it. Unless that's what he wants us to do. And pretending it isn't there is a trick to get us to do exactly what he wants.
I can see my anxiety in the voice of the paranoid right now.
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? He changed it, didn't he? It's like he's trying to make us doubt our reality.
Or the narrator doesn't even see the same reality as us. Can I take the blade
You
first?
reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. Could we have a bomb?
Can we just blow the whole place up?
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task.
No.
You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
No!
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Yeah! I wanna see what the mirror is.
You walk up to the wall next to the empty basement door frame. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. Did he make it go away? Clearly there was something in there worth investigating if he wants it hidden so bad.
Okay, we can only go to the basement.
You cross over the
What?
threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
Are those eyes? Oh, they are! Oh my god, they're blinking.
More eyes, too. You never mention the eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Should I try?
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force.
Aw.
Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I don't know. A lot of weird things going on. Might as well just try the most absurd one.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
I don't know if that's the best possible outcome in this situation in general, honestly.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
No, let me talk! There's a lot of things. You know what, I'll just write a bit. I'll just write a bit right now.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones, visible against the inky black of the basement, mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Go back the way you came.
You turn back to the stairs, only to find that they aren't there.
Fuck me.
A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think! Think!
Think!
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I don't know, that's what we've been trying to explain to you, Mr. Narrator.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
No!
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead, even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Liver, nerves.
Because I don't want to, and even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now, and I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop! Hey, snap out of it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. You're back. Lungs, liver, nerves,
One moment, and then you're gone.
nerves,
Just
lungs,
like
liver,
that.
nerves, heart, lungs,
Ah,
liver,
and
nerves,
there's the
heart,
fear.
lungs, liver. She pulls away. Lungs,
But that
liver,
wouldn't be very
nerves,
fun, now would it?
lungs,
I've already done
nerves,
that.
heart, lungs, nerves, heart, lungs.
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then...
The cabin wouldn't let you.
Well, You died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
No, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Lungs, heart.
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable. I know, you told me last time. Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuanced. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
Oh.
The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out? But everyone dies eventually. They're all full of wet, thriving things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again. All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen, and maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
Kind of. Okay, but let's be real though. What is the harm of dying in the hand of a pretty chiche?
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
I was just girl bossing around it.
And we're stuck down here together until you change your mind.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear.
No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Or until your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before that. I'm sure I can get creative. Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side. Well, I'm not sure what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard enough. And then we'll wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder what will be different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. Who knows? But I'm always going to win. Is that a bet you're willing to take? Imagine climbing a mountain of lifetimes. And when you finally reach the summit, when you finally win, the only view you find is me. And then I push you, and you go tumbling all the way down those millions upon millions of battered and broken pieces of you that couldn't make the cut.
That sounded like a start of like a toxic relationship.
What then? Would you have it in you to climb again? It sounds like a lot of effort for nothing. When instead we can just leave this place together, hand in hand.
Actually, where is the narrator? He hasn't been saying anything.
Princess cocks her head, neck cracking uncomfortably, and you can't help but imagine a smile carve its way from ear to ear on the other side of her mask.
Thinking about that knife, are we? Put that little theory to the test. See how it plays out. But I don't think you're going to like what happens. Because even if you make me dead, you're not getting out of here. This place is mine. And I'm not giving you the stairs unless I'm leaving with you.
Let's just try.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart.
I mean, at this point, we just gotta try, right?
We did it. We actually did it.
No, we did not, Hiro. We've done this before.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she?
I'm pretty sure she can.
We've already seen how she can change heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, unmoving.
House of No Leave. I got an achievement called House of No Leave.
Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally.
Something's coming, isn't it?
And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right?
I thought that the narrator can.
But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here. Forever.
See?
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, I hate this. Time passes. Forever's gonna end. Eventually, right?
Forever means forever.
No, it won't. That's the whole point of
Yeah.
forever. It doesn't end.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it?
Oh.
What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die?
But I'm also stuck in here.
Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care? I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours.
Not hers.
Especially yours.
Not hers.
Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life.
Not her.
Exactly. I don't have to answer that. Ah yes, the whole looping thing. How unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you? Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us?
Yeah, how much are you not telling us?
Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
Is he telling us that, oh no, I'm not gonna spoil anything for you?
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject. No. Still no. You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do. The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can. The narrator continues to ignore you. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
This voice is really hell-bent on like killing ourselves. Oh, you know what, sure.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
What happened if we throw the blade?
Oh no, what are you doing? You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. Now you're really stuck here forever. There's no way out now. You mean other than starving? Right, I mean other than that.
I mean, I mean, there's a perfectly food resource in front of us.
You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing, nor does it stop your biology from unraveling. The only things you know for certain are that it's long, and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words.
I'm actually surprised she's not like starting to rot or anything.
We really shouldn't have tossed the blade. No, you really shouldn't have, but biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark, and you die. Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
What? Oh, we're continuing, okay.
You're on a path in the wood.
This is...
Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. Yes, so it does.
Oh, there's a new voice.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world.
Yeah.
Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it, yourself included.
Or we can fix her.
Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice. All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again.
Oof.
This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore.
Yeah, but there are a lot of spider cobwebs. The tree looks really weird.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright? Suspiciously quick. If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
Ooh.
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it. You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
Yeah, but the fact that it happened twice is scary.
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
What is the correct choice though?
Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them.
It's funny how the game that I've been playing has choice in the theme. What are the odds? I wasn't thinking about any of them when I'm choosing this.
On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him. I'm begging you, don't do this. You're going to damn everything to oblivion. You have to do something. You can't just walk away. Yet here we are, walking away despite your protestations. There's got to be a crack in this world somewhere. If he's looking in at us, there has to be a way out.
Actually, where is the hero? He hasn't said anything.
You walk down the path away from the cabin. And for all our sakes that you change your mind before it's too late.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? Everything
Oh,
is fuzzy.
it happened right away.
What's going on?
Oh, there you are.
Where are we?
So
I
it's...
don't know, but it feels like home. It's finally happened, hasn't it? We finally cracked.
Oh, I think this is the same. So you could say, do you want to linger here, enjoy everything till you thought to hate you forever, eternity never ends? What? I pressed the wrong... Why have you come back? I don't know.
You're on a path.
Load. Now what? Let's just go
Continue
to the
down the
cabin.
path towards the cabin.
At this point,
It isn't long before you're steps
Oh my
away
God.
from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer.
if we let her out, can we kill her after that?
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack. There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won.
Is it really?
Take it however you will.
Is it really? Are we really
The
winning?
interior of the
What?
cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of
What?
anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Why isn't he seeing a mirror?
Of course there isn't a mirror. There wasn't one last time either, so why would it be there this time? I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it? If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement. Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again? He didn't say door, did he? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening. It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's gonna jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her.
But the one that I'm actually kind of curious is she said the cabin doesn't let her out. Also, there's no more ice. Wow.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
I mean, at this point we don't have
You
any
slowly
other
make
choice.
your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Where is it? Where is she?
Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there. I hate that I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
No, but we reached our hand. What if she pull us?
Helplessly staring into the void.
See?
I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
See?
Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap.
Oh my god!
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
Oh my god, what the hell?
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me. So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly hates us. And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it. Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
Yeah, she's gonna make it hurt. I'm 100% she's gonna make it hurt.
And turn off the part of you that feels things.
Ah, no! Nihilism!
Oh, like it's that easy? It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain. Except that pain hurts. Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition. Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad? You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Oh my god, we're arguing with ourselves!
I think you forgot something. Like the part where all this started when you left me to languish in a pit all by myself. Now I've become something so much worse. And it's all thanks to you.
Ah.
If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
Ow! Ah!
Hurt me. Twice even. And I'm not letting you do it again.
Yeah, to be fair, that choice was kind of stupid. We did kill her twice.
Enough talking.
We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
You pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
What?
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
No, it is not fine. This is not fine.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk. It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul. You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this.
I'm not the one who leave you to rot. The person who locked you first isn't me.
We were gonna let you out of here. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin.
Honestly, no. Not really.
Were we? I was. And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
What did I speak? I know you were going to do it for the wrong reasons.
Weren't you all those things for me? I can grasp the shape of everything you made it feel. You think you were numb, but you are hopeless and paranoid. You are afraid of me. And I don't feel regret, even to the recesses of your soul. There is not a drop of sympathy to be found.
We weren't always like this. I've always been like this.
No, you shut your mouth for a second.
All I'm doing is reading what you've sown.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
You wouldn't dare. Move now.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good.
No, it's not.
Feel it too.
Let's throw
In a
ourselves
single
into the
moment of
abyss.
overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
I won't let you do this.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. We're putting in everything we have.
You're not. You're thinking too much about how she's hurting us. You're thinking too much about your body. It's just a body.
Yes, it's just a body now. But I need to do so many terrible things to you.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Next one we all go. 1, 2, 3.
You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
I got an achievement set, the exorcism or exorcist part 3.
Why do you hate me?
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall.
We did it! We actually did it! Yes, we've really shown them all, haven't we?
I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now?
What do you mean what happens now? You wanted it.
But I want to know what he thinks happens now.
I don't think you're going to find that out.
Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
You should pay better attention to your head. You left. Go on. It's just you and you and you and me. Idiot. What's happening to me?
Huh? It's the hen.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I don't think so.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I should feel better with her gone. But I don't. Don't bother looking for her. I'm sure it's just a waste of time. He is. Does that mean the world ended? He was never going to outlast us. Yeah, no voice needling us anymore. Feels good, but I also feel itchy. Cold. There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. It's calling us, and not in a good way. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
The thing is, there's nothing else I can do. Well, I just realized the background for the choice is the same as this.
I'm begging you, don't do this. It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
It's me. What is that? What?
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel. Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you. I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you? Thoughts without connections, a dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Subconsciousness?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks. Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others, so she found it in herself. She will make for a driven heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Because she has you, or because we're stuck with her too?
You are the only thing I have ever known. The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us. How can the world have ended if we are talking? I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, but she's gone.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free. I know only that they are. She is part of me, and part of me is her. You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Oh,
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so I have not lived. I am not afraid to die. Everything, until we meet again. More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home. Then we will be here forever, as we are now, unfinished, dry, hollow. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold. How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated. If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
oh, we're stuck, aren't we? Wait, what if we press? Wait,
You
forever?
are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage? You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Is she dead? Oh, the game is not responding. Eh? The game closed! What? The game closed! What happened? What happened? What happened? So... so wait, let me get this straight. So that's the real princess. And she got basically divided into several fragments, pieces. We have to bring the vessels, the princess, to her so she can be back again. I think I got it right. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm just gonna roll with it for now. But I think that's a pretty good closing for this video. We'll continue again on the next part. That will be out the next week after this video is out. So yeah, for now I can't really comment on much. One thing for sure is that the art is really gorgeous. The music also really gorgeous. So far I do not really have any huge comment on the plot because there's a new mystery coming up and I want to know what the hell is that first. So I can't really comment too much on the plot. But that's all for today's video. I thank you so much for watching it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. If you like more gameplay videos, subscribe to my channel. But I also have a series called Archivist Library, an original series that you guys can also check on my channel. I also post shorts here and there with my art, so I hope you guys will check that out. Thank you all for watching the video. I hope you guys have a good day or good night depending on your time zone, and I'll see you guys on the next part. Otsu tako!